everybody, welcome. I'm Trevor Kelly. Welcome to the Tiny Tiki Talk Show presented by Tiki-a-Go-Go. Let's not waste any time. Let's get right to it. I'm going to take a sip of this delightful Plantaray rum and bring out our very first guest. Our guest today is a tiki legend. You can't spell tiki without tOny. Tony.
Hello.
Hey. Hold on one sec, Tony. Well, if you hadn't attacked the TV last time, I wouldn't have to mongoose it, okay? Gotta go all Ricky Tiki Tavi on you. Welcome to the show, Tony.
Cheers.
Very nice. Coca-Cola.
I just got finished carving. I'm a little tired. I needed some caffeine.
Well, I'll tell you what. Booze and carving go hand in hand. I mean, not a full hand, but...
Yeah. A chainsaw and a booze do go not hand in hand. You're right.
Now you're in your beachcomber workshop right now?
This is the tiki trailer. This is like a satellite. Yeah. The beachcomber shack in the back part does not get great Wi-Fi reception.
Okay. Yeah.
The Adventureland Rover is right next to me.
The famous Adventureland Rover. We'll get a little picture of that.
Yeah. We turned the driveway into a parking lot. I mean, we're a shack on the beach. Yeah, that's where we are.
Exactly. I'll tell you what, though, you're living the dream. I will say this. Every time I see a video of you in the beachcomber workshop, I'm worried for your health. That is a lot of dust.
It's a lot of dust. I know. I'm always, I mean, when I'm working in there, I'm always wearing the dust mask and everything.
Okay, good. So out the gate, you have been doing this a hot minute. You are a pleasure and a treasure. At every marketplace you show up in.
Oh, thanks.
About how long have you been doing this for in total?
Gosh, you know what? The year 2000 or so. A little before then, I started carving little tiki necklaces and then found some driftwood on the beach, was carving that. And then I found some palm logs at a palm tree farm that was like right across from my favorite cove in Ventura. So I would surf there. I found these logs. I'm like, this is so cool. And so my dad at the time, he was buying and selling vintage stuff. So he would sell the Ventura swap meet. He's like, why don't you bring them out? And at the time I was making like minimum wage. I can't remember. I think I was working at an ice cream shop back then.
Really?
But I was still making about $5 an hour. And so I went out and I brought all my tikis. I didn't know what I was doing. And I remember making like, I think $300 in a day. And I was like, oh my, it would take me so long, $5 an hour to make $300 at the ice cream shop or wherever.
We're quitting our jobs. I'm rich.
Yeah. I felt so happy that people liked what I was doing and I just loved doing it. I'd be doing it anyway.
Yeah.
But the fact that like there was a group of people excited about it and they were all kind of crafting and doing stuff on their own anyway.
I mean, I'll bet. It's such a gratifying thing. I love when I chat with fantastic artists who have a very distinct style. How long were you going at it, or how did it come about where you found like your style was emerging?
There was a summer when I was teaching surfing in that time. And I remember my girlfriend at the time, now she's my wife, she went away for it was a vacation with her family and I had to stay home. And I remember just drawing obsessively. And I think that week I was home alone and working during the day and drawing at night. I really developed like my drawing style, like simplified, kind of like people have said it kind of looks like Dr. Seuss, like vintage illustration style.
Okay, yeah.
But it was like, I wasn't trying to do it. I was just like passing time and like doing stuff that I liked. So I figured out what my style was from other people telling me.
See, suddenly you had a style.
Yeah, I was like, I just did what I liked. And that's kind of what I continue to do. Just do what I like and work it out. I don't bother like trying to, I don't know, figure out what I'm doing.
But that's the way to do it though. Because I mean, if you're doing something you like, other people are going to like it. But if you're like chasing what in your head you think other people are going to enjoy, that leads to madness.
Yeah. And the few times I'm like, oh, this is the best idea. I thought of this. People are going to love it. And it's like, wah, wah, wah.
That's right. I know what everybody's going to get for Christmas now this year.
Yeah. I've done it.
I did want to bring this up. I saw you post about it. And to people our age, especially, uh, who grew up adoring Pee-Wee Herman. What was that like, and how did that come about where you got to do something for that Netflix Pee-Wee special?
That was like a dream come true.
Oh, no doubt.
15, 20 years ago or so, my friends Michael and Alan, they were building their home tiki bar. They built it. They were like within the first year, they had a party. We were at their home tiki bar in LA. And Charles Phoenix
I
was like, we got the
know.
buzz, like Charles Phoenix is gonna bring over Pee-wee Herman. He's like become friends with him. We're like, no way.
Oh my
And he
gosh.
was, my hero. Like I dressed up as Pee-wee when I was 9 or 10 for Halloween. Um, so he comes and I was so nervous. There's no way I would have even talked to him. And so I'm like sitting at the bar, Alan's making drinks, and no, like I no, like I turned to my left, and he was there. He was just right. He sat right next to me, and he's like real calm and like cool. He's like, "So I heard you carved some of the things in this bar." I'm like,
I would
"Yeah."
die.
And then we hit it off. He exchanged emails or something, and he emailed me. And this was like beginning of Facebook. So then we became Facebook friends, and then he would like text on birthday, and then it turned out we had the same birthday.
Oh my gosh. So
Uh,
you got the famous
which
Paul Rubin birthday
Yeah.
texts.
Oh, we got the birthday text. And so that was an honor. And over the years, like he would just call randomly. And when Pee-wee calls, you pick up.
That's right. Paging Mr. Herman.
That was pretty cool. And one of the things I regret, we wanted to do a project together.
Oh
And this was like
wow.
over the pandemic. And I was busy with a lot of carving orders back then. And I just missed the opportunity to do something with him.
Yeah.
I don't want to get too choked up, but it hurt to not do something with him. And then he passed, and I'm like, I lost my opportunity. And then through a friend of a friend, for this Netflix is a joke show, they contacted me, and they're like, we don't have the tiki from the Pee Wee Playhouse show, the one that was right next to the door. Can you carve it? I'm like, oh my God, like I've always wanted to carve that one. I never did. Paul and I exchanged emails over that tiki was in an auction when they were like liquidating a warehouse. And this was like when I was teaching. So that was 2007 or 2008. And we both missed the auction. We were busy. The tiki that was a replica of the tiki that was in his show sold for like $300. We both missed our opportunity. But anyway, so this came up. I carved it and was like, I the same. I didn't think about it too much. I carved the first one, it wasn't right. And then the third one, my wife was like, I think it needs to be wider. So I put two logs together, made it work. And then like it was like a week before the show, delivered it to them. It was on stage, like all the, people on the show, like Mark Mothersbaugh was next to it. Danny Elfman. It was pretty remarkable. It was like dream come true, like watching it from the stands.
I mean, that's got to be surreal, seeing
Yeah.
the Playhouse. And you eventually got to work with Paul Rubens.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
that's a beautiful thing.
You're gonna make me tear up. Like,
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not. I don't mean to make you emotional. This isn't Oprah. We're gonna do a hard pivot. How about this? And you won't get emotional. Well, maybe you will get emotional about this. I don't know. Speaking of Pee-wees, what can you tell me about Dongoroa?
oh my God, I can't believe you saw Dongoroa. That's funny. So that years ago that came about as a joke. Like Tongaroa, Cook Island fisherman god, always had like the third leg that was very prominent. And
Yeah.
like we always
Oh,
joked
yeah.
and called it Dongoroa. And then I don't like I've made tiki fountains over the years, and people have said like, oh, you should make one so it's got like, a wiener and it pees out. And I'm like, oh, all right. And I don't even know why I made this last one, Dongoroa, with like it was supposed to be like you put a shot in it, but it was used other ways.
It might be my favorite thing you've ever made.
I used to be a school teacher, and I was so like always like you got to make sure what goes out there into the world, like it's with you forever. So anyway, the gig is up.
There you go. That's right. Despite your best efforts, it's at your funeral. It's going to be touching tributes and Dongoroa shots.
It's all in good fun.
It is. And I was thrilled to bits to see that you made that. It brought me probably too much joy.
Wow. Okay. Well, I guess I got to make you one now.
Don't tempt me with a good time, tOny. I tell you what, you make me a Dongoroa, I will take a shot out of it to kick off Tiki-a-Go-Go next year. How about that?
I can't believe we saw that. That's fun.
You know, that was actually my next question. What was your favorite part about Tiki-a-Go-Go? What did you dig about it?
Yeah, my first one, I was blown away. The people, they brought the energy. Like I couldn't believe how excited they were. I've never felt such excitement just from being at an event.
Right? It had such a nice vibe.
I think because a lot of the people from California came, they were like, they were shocked to see us on the East Coast. So maybe that was part of it, but
Yeah.
it was super cool. Like well organized, bands were playing, vending was awesome. All the symposiums I liked, like I just got to go meander in and watch one of the symposiums.
Yeah, no, it was such a treat and such a special thing. I'm excited to go back. You're coming back again next year, and a little show exclusive here. You are carving a special treat exclusively for the Jet Setter Pass.
Yes, I am. Yeah, good. I guess. Speaking of which, I got to get working on that now that you mention it.
That's right.
I could have just come in an email. You didn't need to make it in the interview.
This whole thing was a ruse to remind you to start carving something for the Jet Setters. This will never air. I'm not even recording.
Nothing like a deadline to get an artist going.
Well, that is as good a place as any. I'm going to leave you to it. Get a carving for those Jet Setters. And I'll see you when you go to Tiki-a-Go-Go. Tiki tOny, everybody.
Am I going to drop now?
Yeah, we're going to fling you into the volcano. That's right. Here we go. Bye, Tiki tOny. There he goes. He died doing what he loves, falling into a volcano. Thank you, Tiki tOny. And so until next time, for more info on all the good stuff coming your way next year at Tiki-a-Go-Go, check out Tiki-a-Go-Go event.com. I'm Trevor Kelly, and we'll see you next time on the Tiny Tiki Talk Show.